is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first of many best of the rest guest replays from my end of year giveaway slash competition for World of Tanks console. You may remember at the end of 2017 I conducted an end of year giveaway which you guys submitted your replays over to me. I picked the best ones that I liked, and then the winners won a prize. And I just want to thank each and every single one of you for taking part, and it was so cool to be able to conduct. Really, I can't stress it enough how awesome it is for me to be able to give something back to you guys. It really is rewarding, and I just want to thank everybody who watched the video, shared a video, commented on the video, liked a video, sent me a replay submission. Just every single person that took part in the end of year giveaway. Just thank you all. Like, thank you all once again. I honestly can't thank everybody enough. So thank you very much. And I did promise you that I would release best of the rest footage from the competition. Now this is one of the first replays for that particular category, and we are watching Power Nenads, who actually was the winner of the competition overall, take out the AMX AC-48, the tier 8 French tank destroyer. Now I don't really know too much about this tank because I've not played the French tank destroyers yet. I've not even started to go down the line, but I thought the general consensus was that this tank isn't that good. Like, I don't ever really get scared when I see one. But, you know, it only takes a good tanker to turn something into a dangerous machine. Now, I may be wrong. This thing may be better than I actually perceive it to be. But, as far as I'm aware, it's not that great. But, I mean, honestly, guys, Power Nenads actually sent me 4 replays. And I've chosen 2 to upload. But I tell you what, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll upload the other 2 as like a part 2 to this one, okay? Because all 4 replays were absolutely ridiculous, but these 2, in my opinion, were the best 2 of the 4 that he sent me. But he is here on Muravanka, and he has got 1 shot away so far into an enemy Tiger 2, and he is swapping his attention to the other side of the map as the enemy have gone to the forest and are pushing through in that location. He only has 1 friendly medium tank over there who is going to be undoubtedly swiftly taken out anytime soon. But yeah, man, I did not realize how good this tank is. Or maybe it's just that Power Nenads is such a good tanker in it. But you guys are going to see what I mean. You guys are going to see what I mean when you see the result screens. Unfortunately, I don't have like the detailed statistics of each result. But you're going to see what I mean. And it's like every single time somebody shoots at him, he knows exactly how to angle the armor and like make the armor more effective. It's crazy. But yeah, a nice auto shot into, or auto-aimed shot into the T-44-100 there. I believe this is an 120mm gun on the AMX AC. And the reason that I've titled the video as absolutely clinical is because of this tank. Now, feel free to come up with your own suggestions on that particular matter. AC. It has to be 2 words that start with A and C, because that's how I've described these replays, and that's how I've described this tank. Absolutely clinical. The AMX, absolutely clinical 48. But you guys can come up with your own suggestions, and don't think that you're going to be funny coming up with something like actually cancer or absolutely crap or something like that. I'm way ahead of you, okay? I'm way ahead of you. Good suggestions only, ladies and gentlemen. Good suggestions only. Okay? Although, nah, fuck it. You know what? It's all welcome. Who cares? The AMX AC. What does the AC stand for? In this particular instance, it stands for absolutely clinical. Absolutely clinical. So, Powers. I'm just going to call him Powers from now on because it's easier than saying his full name. I did exactly the same for his winning video in the competition. has swapped his attention this way once again to engage the Motherland. He gets a lovely shot through the Motherland's lower glacis, rupturing the fuel tank behind and setting him on fire. Unfortunately, he's not able to finish the Motherland off, but he gets an assisted damaging hit where his friendly Scorpion just took that guy out, and he is bouncing shells as well. He's only taken 1 hit of damage so far, if you discount the derp shell that he took from the T-43, successfully finishing off the Su-100 through its side armor. And now he's engaging the Gorenish in front of him, tracking the Gorenish in place, and his friendly Scorpion G finishes him off, once again allowing him to rack up some more assisted damage, this time tracked assisted damage. Now this is the hammer that was bouncing off of him earlier. He lets the gun aim successfully and delivers an 120mm shell through the front of the Tiger Hammer's upper glacis. Should be able to finish him here. Unfortunately, he low rolls for 320. RNG, as always, is a cruel mistress, but he successfully finishes off the hammer with his next shot fired. Now he has a Tiger P below him, and he just rushes this guy, shoots him in the side, and backs up once again. I did not like, you see what I mean about the frontal armor of this tank? I did not realize how trolly it can be. Like, I don't know why I don't have many problems when I'm taking them out. Maybe it's because I'm in tier 10 tanks that can just cut straight through this thing from the front. But in its own tier, this thing is crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's another one. AC, absolutely crazy. Nice shot into the side of the tier 7 Swedish medium tank there, the Leo. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely clinical. Whatever you guys want to call it. Seriously, go nuts in the comments section. I want to see some suggestions. Now he is engaging the IS-3 in front of him. Gets a nice shot through the IS-3's upper glacis because it was angled towards him. And he bounces a shot in return. Shoves another shot through the IS-3's upper glacis. Poor angling from the IS-3 there. He probably would have had a chance to bounce if he was producing that pike nose how it should be presented. Powers gets another shot through. And at this point, we are, or he is, already up to 19 hits of damage with 8 critical hits, 2 assisted hits, 3 kills, and 1 tracked target assisted hit as well. Trying to finish off the Scorpion. Unfortunately, the shell deviates to the left, but it wasn't aimed all that well. And the IS-3 tracks him, but the Scorpion just moves out. Unfortunately, that well-aimed shot was just not led how it should have been. But he should be able to get the Scorpion here if he can lead the shot successfully, which he does. Takes the Scorpion down. The T-43 is going around him, but he's not worried about that guy at all because he's using high explosive rounds. He's more concerned with the IS-3. He finishes off the IS-3, and now he's going to turn to engage the T-43. This thing has a very, very good traverse rate by the look of things as well, such as the nature of the French tank destroyers, and he secures his top gun there, finishing off the T-43. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so reviewing the post-game stats of that game, we can see that Powers racked up a grand total of 6,153 damage done from 18 penetrations, destroying 6 enemy tanks along the way, racking up 1,008 assisted damage and blocking just shy of 3,000 damage with 2,910 damage blocked to be exact. He picked up a high caliber medal, an ace tanker mastery badge, a steel wool, and a top gun. So a very, very impressive result indeed. Unfortunately, like I've already said, I don't have the detailed statistics of this game as I was only able. English is hard, ladies and gentlemen. English is difficult. I was only able to pull the post-game stats from the screenshots of the game that Powers sent me. It didn't record the detailed statistics, but nonetheless, we make do. I mean, we can tell how well he did from these statistics right here. But moving forward, let's get into the second game, and I will catch you there very shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to the second game. This time around, we are here on Karelia, watching Powers take out the AMX AC-48 once again. The AMX, absolutely clinical 48, the tier 8 French tank destroyer. And yeah, man, these replays have given me an insight into how ridiculously good this thing can be. Now, the first game was decent, and you are going to see something very, very good here as well. So early game, Powers is pushing over to the ridgeline at the back of the valley over on the left-hand side of the map, albeit the right-hand side of the map, depending on which side you spawn. Now, the good thing is the rest of his team are heading up this alley as well. So he should be able to get some spots off and pick away at tanks that his teammates spot for him. There's an AMX 1375. Unfortunately, he is unable to get a shot away at the little light tank before it manages to get safe up the hill. Or relative safety, because it's actually being taken out by a friendly TD on Power's team. Unfortunately, he's unable to climb that hill, but that would be a ridiculously good position if he was able to sit there. Now, the AMX looked as if it was poking out again, but that guy is going to get taken out momentarily. Powers has a shot at the Tiger and goes straight through that guy's lower glacis. Even though he was angled, this 120mm gun is not going to have any trouble doing that. Gets a nice side shot into the M6 as well. And there is a Spy Panzer just chilling. Is Powers going to hit him? Yes, indeed. 3 hits of damage so far, all above 400 in damage rolls. Is he going to be able to get another shot? No, it just misses, unfortunately. The Spic is a very, very small target to be firing at from a distance. And that one, unfortunately, misses. Now, Powers puts a very nicely aimed blind shot into a tank right there, which did track it, and he just got a tracked assisted hit for that. So firing into the same position, it looks as if that guy has now moved, and he's just cresting this ridge again, trying to get a shot at the Spic, but the Spic backs up and he's unable to get a shot at him. Is he going to be able to squeeze a shot into there if the Spic pushes out? He's waiting. He's very patient. Patience is key for tank destroyer gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. But the Spic does get taken out just before Powers is, if that's even how you pronounce, is with a, you know, a Z with an apostrophe on the end. I don't even know, dude. English, like I said, English is always hard. Now, there are enemy tanks pushing the ridge at the top. Powers, unfortunately, gets stopped on his way up by his teammate there. It's a Gornish and a King Tiger. Is he going to be able to get up the hill in time to be able to do some damage to these guys? Hopefully so. He only has an STR V74 and a friendly M41 Bulldog engaging them. Now, the Gornish should be able to have enough speed to get out of his way. And he chooses to pick the Tiger first, and Hadouken blows the ammo rack with his first shot into that guy, doing 1067 damage. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why you do not present your side armor if you are in a Tiger tank. King Tiger, Tiger 2, Captured King Tiger, or any of the Tiger variants for that matter. Like Tiger 1, Tiger Hammer, Tiger 131, and as well as the Japanese Tiger. Just don't give your side armor to anyone, because the ammo racks are made out of marshmallows and they will explode every single time they get hit. Powers tracks the other King Tiger in place, racking up more assisted damage and squeezing shells into that guy while he was tracked as well. He's up to 7 hits of damage, but bearing in mind one of those hits was for 1,000 hit points, he is in a very good position at present. Now, he damages the Gornish's ammo rack with that shot. The rest of the enemy team are aggressively pushing around the corner, aiming for the same place on the Gory. He unfortunately does not blow the ammo on the Gornish, and he has to retreat a little bit now to get away from the rest of the enemy tanks shooting at him in the low ground and from the ridge across the way. Now he's backed up to a position where he can't get hit from the enemy tanks on the other side of the map, but he's swiveling to the left to engage this enemy Tiger 1. Once again getting a lovely shot through the side of the Tiger 1 for a nice roll of 457. Just holding his ground here, debating whether to turn right or rush down to the left to engage the rest of the enemy tanks that are down there. But it appears like this M6 is going to come up the hill to engage him directly. He shouldn't have too much trouble with an enemy tier 6 heavy tank. He tracks the M6 in place, making sure that his left-hand side is clear. And he is just waiting for this guy to push out. But he's not going to take any damage from an M6. The M6 tracks him and he gets a nice shot through the front of the M6 for 419. Nice reload on this 120mm gun, and he finishes off the M6 successfully. Now, swiveling to the left once again, he's going to engage this Tiger 131, who managed to drive himself into a bit of trouble right there. And now he only has the AMX AC-48 on the enemy team remaining. Rushing out, he tries to take a shot at the enemy AC, who smartly hides himself behind the dead Gornish in front of him. But Powers at some point realizes that he has more hit points than his foe in this particular occasion, or on this particular occasion I should say. He rushes out, bounces the shell, or he doesn't even bounce a shell. I thought the enemy would get a shell away, but he does not, and Powers finishes him off successfully. Now there's 3 enemy tanks on the enemy team remaining. Powers is already up to 14 hits of damage with 11 critical hits, 4 tracked assisted hits and 4 kills at this point. So he's hoping to secure some final damage at the end of this game. There's an AMX AC-46 which he currently doesn't have any vision on. But pushing out to his right there is a Panther 2 on the enemy team. He tries to take a shot at the Panther 2. Unfortunately, it just goes high of the Panther 2's turret and it misses. But he racks up the assisted damage from the King Tiger's shot that managed to finish off the Panther 2. 2 enemy tanks remaining now. And he spots a full health hammer, which really couldn't be anything better to fire at this point in the game. 404 damage roll. Damaging the hammer's engine as well, limiting the hammer's performance, racking up assisted damage, an unfortunate low roll right there of 365, but racking up more spotted assisted hits and more damage. And then the Tiger P finishes the hammer for them to secure the win. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's take a look at the post-game stats. Okay, so taking a look at the post-game stats for that game, we can see that Powers had a even better game this time around, racking up 6,486 damage from 16 penetrations, destroying 4 enemy tanks along the way. He picked up 1,309 assisted damage, and he managed to block 1,500 damage on the nose. He picked up a high caliber medal as well as a mastery badge ace tanker for his efforts once again. So 2 mastery games, very, very well done indeed, Powers. Unfortunately, I don't have the detailed statistics of this game either, but I mean, from these statistics, you can quite easily tell that Powers had a very good game indeed. So thank you to Powers for sending me this replay. Congratulations on winning the end of year giveaway tournament once again, my dude. That T57 replay was absolutely ridiculous, and I was inches, or not inches, I don't know how to say this properly. I don't know. I was going to use these replays. Like, honestly, I was going to use the AMX AC-48 replays as your winning replays, but I just felt like the T57 game was a better game to feature. So very, very well done to you again, and congratulations for making the best of the rest videos. Like, I could not ignore these videos whatsoever. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, just to reiterate the point, if you guys want to see the 2 other games that Powers sent me featuring the AMX AC48. I will release them as long as this video hits over 100 likes. So if you want to see it, hit that like button, and hopefully it will reach over 100 likes so that I can show them to you as well. But guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you do enjoy, or I hope you did enjoy, I should say, because you've already watched it if you've got to this point. But I hope you did enjoy. I'll catch you in the next one, and until then, have a wicked day. Peace out.
Boom, boom, boom.